What is up, risk takers? Welcome to the Kill Pete strategy. I am Pete. I am a top grandmaster, world champion, and the first professional risk player. For years, I have been on the path to mastery in the game of risk, global domination, and I've had the opportunity to share what I've learned with millions. If you are interested in learning a little bit more about our beautiful game, I invite you to subscribe to the channels and come along the ride with me. We are playing our negotiation settings. Today, we are going to be playing World Domination on Europe Advance Auto 60 with a neutral bot. If anyone disconnects, true random dice. Alliances are on, fog, blizzards, and portals are off, and I'm in the 4th seat playing as red. Orange, I was expecting to see him roll a 3, but I guess he's just setting up for the Iceland take. I have some not great options here and here. I don't like either of those. I think I'm going to choose that as my starting position. We have a 2 that lines into it. We have a 2 that forts into it. That seems to be a great start for me. So orange just splits out, tries to block. If green wants to start in Iceland, he's going to be on the back foot. That means orange isn't there. And unless purple puts on that 1, I'll be able to claim the position I'm looking for. Now the question then becomes, am I willing to roll that 2 in Romania? Because it's true random. You got to be real careful in the open. 2s are a bit scary. 14 troops should start with 4. Okay, and then purple's going to be my neighbor. Hope he's a good one. We can earn some goodwill from him. I bet by putting the 2 out. I almost think it's better to force him to roll it. He rolls down 2s. I'm not confident I'll get any value out of being an ally with this guy. Now, do I hit a 5v2? I think we do. I think... Oh, those dice, though. Those dice, though. We don't land our bonus. On turn 1, but so far no one else has one either. Ooh, blue looks like they're going for the +8. That's a crazy good spawn for blue. I mean, oof. I guess we let it happen. I don't think we're being given much of a choice. Where does magenta go? Next to me in the middle, right? I would have been happier in Spain, I think. Would not shock me if someone breaks that +8. It's just too early to have +8 troops on the first turn. I'm trying not to over-emote or react or anything. I haven't offered an alliance to anybody yet. These settings are designed to be the most sort of diplomatic. Magenta does pick the piece of the board where nobody is in. This is a good move for Magenta. And he gets okay dice. Does he land the bonus? And he moves quickly, too. Yeah, does not land the bonus. Turn 2. Does green break? He pisses away a 2 to show a little bit of aggression to blue. I mean, letting blue have +8 is crazy. Could sort of attempt to curry favor with him. Offer the alliance. It's just as likely he rolls me, though. Then again, blue's kind of surrounded on 2 sides. By me and green. Orange goes for the +3. Doesn't. Orange is really slow rolling his bonuses. All right. And I don't think I'd be surprised with a break here. See the 4v1. Rather 4v2. Then again, green might go for their own bonus and try to negotiate with blue. Blue will have a massive amount of tempo. And I'm next to him, so it's going to be a problem for me. Oh, green breaks. Yeah, lovely. Happy to see that. Purple rolls my 2. Marshal Vader. Maybe gets bad dice and it'll slow him down. Don't roll a 3v2. Should I try and build a relationship with purple? I offer. He does not accept. All right. That means I don't roll my 2 out of his bonus. We discard ours. Okay. Well, that's good to know. It's good to know that purple's going to be antagonistic on my border. Oh, now he does? All right. Cool. It's going to be tricky for blue and green to hold if they stay at war with each other. So blue's going to have to offer green something. But they do retake. They're sitting on +8 again. If you guys are new to the map, these are the bonuses on Europe Advance. I don't show this enough on the show. Iceland is +2. It is the new corner, along with the British Empire +3. So is Scandinavia. Russia is 7, Orient is 6. North Africa is 3. West Africa is 6. Eastern Europe is 8. Central Europe is 5. And then we have +4 bonuses of the Balkans, Dinaric Alps, Italy, France, Spain, and Portugal, each worth +4 if you can hold it. This is orange now taking its corner. Strong. I like Magenta's position so far the best. It's a bit of a high variance in troop counts in the open because of true random. We see another break. So green's going to keep blue off. No, green's going to start taking their own shit now after antagonizing. Yeah. Maybe that somebody else takes a shot. Purple's going to roll my 2 and hopefully not break. Yep. Loses 2 on a 2 is fine. This is what we go for. Purple wants +6. He wants to bomb those troops out of existence. Purple is not good. I'm going to let him hold, though. He did accept, so we'll see if he understands how alliances work. Lots of people do not. Okay, he trusts. Offer to blue. Blue accepts. I also take +4. Now I'm sitting on +8 just like blue. And I back off from purple. This will allow blue to go behind himself and defeat green. And then purple might get scared and go to war. Hopefully purple doesn't go into me's go. 3 options. He'll have tempo on me if he does, but then he'll also have a mortal enemy, and I do have a set. Great. Yeah, we're going to pop our 10 set in on 3 and just hold +8. Blue's playing very plotting. He wants to say cards here. He isn't even antagonizing with green. This is good. Blue knows how to play mid. I like how he's gone so far. 37 troops. So he's basically a turn ahead of me tempo-wise. But putting down in Africa, that would be where Magenta's natural expansion is. So we expect to see orange go this way. We expect to see Magenta go that way. Called that. I don't know which way purple is going to go, but most likely this way, because that's what he already attacked. Just removes. The only player doesn't remove is purple. He probably already has an alliance with purple, is why that was chosen. That sends the signals I'm claiming this bonus. So yeah, again, we're also going to expect to see orange go across the top and take Scandinavia. This pin's in green, so green will likely be the first to die. No, orange goes to +5. All right. Oh, no. Goes into me and blue. Aggressive. This blue just takes his own thing. Just takes his own thing. He takes an additional bonus. Fine. I take Italy then. Using my 10 set. Offer an alliance to orange. And well, if you break blue, you also break me. Ah, this man has no friends. Okay. He's a taker. He's a taken breaker. Green sets. Green takes Russia here. Green having 10 set on 3 is nice. We can flank orange. Go all in on a break in the noob corner play. Hitting 2 players at once is suicidal, so it's probably best just to handicap this guy right away. And 11 for purple. So purple has only one inoffensive line, which is the bottom. But he also can densify his interior. Cool. Okay. I'm going to make a fairly aggressive play on orange here. Ask blue to attack orange. I figure blue's already going to do that. I'm just going to show him that I'm a trustworthy ally by smacking the shit out of orange. And we hope the dice are with us. Yeah, they are. Almost. Rats. Now we expect blue to break, as well as retaking his own thing. And purple will be knocked back to the Stone Age, unable to recover. And then I take, not purple, orange. And then I take his corner. If blue doesn't break, he's crazy. Yes, thank you. Orange goes from 35 to 19. 35, 2 bonuses to 19 troops and no bonus. Because he broke 2 players at once. Magenta goes for France this turn instead of Africa? No, he does go for Africa. He's just guarding on Gascony. Doesn't guard against purple. Yeah, so purple is advantaged. Purple's willing to betray magenta. He can get very big. It seems more likely that he's going to run into the middle now. I'm going to throw him some love, but I think he's going to break me. Not even break me. I think he's going to attack me in the middle. Now orange puts a... Purple doesn't attack in the middle. I'll be all right. Just retake my shit. I think letting orange have anything is dumb. I should not let this guy come back. Green moves into Scandi. It's his only sort of inoffensive option. Green showed willingness to break blue early, but I think now green is an advantage by chilling. I'm stuck in a war with orange, so I have to finish that before 5v2 fail. Okay, 5v2 lands. And I'm going to need a relationship with green as well. Yuck. what happens when you move position. Does purple get scared by one of his strong opponents? Is he chipping me in the middle? No, he gets cards in Italy. Removes the green 1. Yeah, but you're giving magenta no options then. So magenta breaks purple. So we do a break and take as well because I'm just interested in feeding the orange kill at this point. Step on him. Don't guard. Step on him. Let's kill some players. He's weak. Just go squish, and now we're in a 5-player game. Come on, blue. A little bit more aggressions. He already broke you. Blue's getting beat on from multiple sides, but he's trying to play a good neighbor. Hit the 4. Crush this man. Break his heart. Ah, dude's trade. Crush this man. Hurt his fucking feelings. And whook. What happened to all of your shit, Orange? All right. So I'm in one of the 4 corners of this map, but I'm not established yet. So I think I do pivot to the corner and try and get out of the middle. Man, it's crazy to see that your plan of attacking 2 players resulted in them hitting you both back and dying. Ooh. Okay, I like that play for magenta. Passive. A lot of passivity in this game. Magenta takes France. This is fun. I'm gonna have it. Let purple take Italy. Purple's gonna be in a distributed position. Orange doesn't have much juice left. I'm curious to see which way they take it. If I hold anything, he's gonna break magenta here. If I hold anything, I use it against him. Blue asked me to attack magenta. I don't see what's in it for me. Oh, do your dice suck? Oh no. Oh no. So blue doesn't understand a key feature of these settings is that once you have a player weakened, you kill them. Before you switch on someone else. So I'm going to say attack orange because I need orange dead. I want him to disconnect from this game. And I'm going to feed the orange kill to blue if I fail it. I also need to talk to green. Green's going to take Scandi pretty soon. Offer the alliance to green. And orange disconnects. That's way better. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'm glad you got Lois. Smell ya. And lets me hold, right? $15 for purple. Purple takes Italy. We're going to see a 5-way good neighbor. Was very passive. We're seeing a lot of passivity. Well, I got smoked. Look how weak I am compared to everybody else. I'm on 20 troops for almost thrice my troops. He is taking the kill. Break magenta to do it, or is going to feed it to me. He is going to break magenta to do it for fucking 3 cards. Magenta's probably a little pissed about that. But he does land it. Okay. Green did not accept my alliance, so all things being equal, I'll have to prioritize attacking green. But purple choosing to be passive here gives me a turn where I can really hold and come back a bit. I'll fort the 3 out into Italy. Maybe purple forgives that. I figure blue takes Germany, so blue's going to be on. Blue takes Germany here. He's going to be on plus 13. Green is on plus 10. Purple is on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 6 plus 11. I'm on 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm on plus 13. Africa is 6, 10. Okay, so I am, if this board position ossifies, I will be one of the halves. Also, if blue doesn't take Germany, then me, green, magenta, and then everyone can basically trade in Bavaria and Denmark, I guess, for green. Is blue going to allow the card flow? That also stalemates the game, by the way, right? Allowing everyone to take inoffensive cards. No, he is kind of working the bonus. Oh no, he breaks purple. Whoa, why? I want purple to be too strong. Okay. I'm going to try to hold a real big stack in the middle and hope I don't get fucked in the corner. I need some ancillary troops in the noob corner. The hope is that green attacks Denmark. Nice. Okay, purple can attack blue in an inoffensive line. It keeps it on me, though. That tells me it's going to hit me later. Purple continues to lock troops inside of themselves instead of insisting on cards. All right, we're seeing very passive play today. So being that I am still the weakest by a lot, I need to be extremely cautious about how I play this. What? Saved by the cards. Yeah. Let's just make every territory we control a 3. That would be very annoying and expensive to hit us. We bury troops inside of ourselves as a sort of defensive play. And we hit a inoffensive territory for a break. So, I mean, green can attack me, but if he does, it's going to take a while for him to earn the troops that he will lose in that attack back. So we are at 62. We're no longer the weakest player. This territory could kind of be the village bicycle. If green just steps down, everyone can hit Bavaria. But that game will loop. The logic of that game will loop until the tension breaks. And I don't want to be holding the bag. Blue will actually be the weakest player. Because they're only on plus 8. He does take a bonus. Okay. So do we see a bunch of card skipping? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say we see cards. Maybe on me. Card skipping? Oh. Throw magenta heart. Yes. I can't get a card that way, though. I can't afford to piss off blue. Well, if everyone chips, though, maybe magenta. No, maybe purple's card is on the blue 4. Hit blue green. Just keep doing it. Keep this guy on 1 bonus. No, it goes into the new corner. Very expensive. Look at that. Want to help me? Okay. Thank you. I hope blue does. He's not going to open the 20. You'd want to go around. Having a loyal homie in blue would be really good, though. Yes, he does. Oh, wow. Play. Great. Okay. I can work with blue. Blue came here to play Risk, folks. It's really good for purple and magenta. They get to sit back on the bottom and do nothing and wait for the other 3 guys to die. So I don't want to be left holding the bag. But those other 2 Titans are just gigantic. It's looking like we're playing for 3rd here still. And cut down by orange now, getting cut down by green. I'm going to not stop attacking green. See no reason to let green have any resources. Come down off the 13, or does he continue to punish me for some reason? He hits us both. No, he hits blue. Fine. We can continue to pressure you. Not to be trusted. Mm-hmm. Puts it in Russia. Leave it there. I hit it. All right. I'll hit your shit. Sorry, man. You started it. I offered an alliance to you. You didn't accept it. Then you hit me. And you're going to get what you get. Yeah, but green has now weakened me and blue. So me and blue won't be able to hold up against purple and magenta. The fuck? Out of my face. You may not have extra resources. Blue plays very passive. Magenta and purple are playing like they're the same guy. Notably. The same flag? No, they're different flags. We had 2 Netherlands flags in this lobby, didn't we? That was orange, who's already dead. Maybe I get away with this because I'm in the other side of the board. Blue opening up green stack is crazy. He's like hoping, I guess, that green runs it through a buzzsaw. I still don't know how I get out a third, though. Purple and magenta literally have to do nothing. They just chill and wait. This board is cleaning itself up for them. And this, he takes a bonus? Doesn't have to. Yeah. Oh, it's a really nice situation to be in. What do you do, Green? Clock's ticking. The bell tolls for thee, sir. He's probably thinking in his head, like, oh shit, how do I get out of this one? Why am I getting teamed on? Yeah, lose 3 out of 1. That's right. That's fucking right. You go back to your corner. Fucking right. Money turn for purple is really nice. Purple has all of the advantage and he isn't using it. Purple is the worst type of stalemater, right? He just has all these extra troops. Like, what are you going to do about it? Can't afford to kill green. I hope magenta doesn't take that as an antagonism. Being in 2 places is very dangerous. I think we actually need green, paradoxically, because the other 2 guys are too large. I think killing green loses me the game. And blue is still attacking him. Even if those 2 guys suicide into each other, I think that loses me the game. Right? I think I lock in third there and the other 2 guys murder me. Literally all I can afford to do here is take the cheapest card possible. And hope that people forget about the Pete. Okay, magenta locking up troops is good in the short term. Okay. And he's going to let blue keep breaking him, too. That says if you break me one more time, I suicide into you. That's what that 26v10 says. It's like, now you have to stop or else. I mean, but you started it green, so. Well, there's so many locked up troops. How the fuck would I convince magenta to hit them after? Like, assuming that the war with green doesn't get me dead. Purple's still hitting blue, eh? Wow. Still hitting blue troops. Why does purple have it out for blue? I'm going to sit. Giving green cards on our front. 11 for blue. Blue breaks again. Off the 10. Or does blue finally chill and start taking cards? I'm being allowed to generate a decent amount. I'm still actually not that horribly far behind magenta and purple. But I need to stay out of trouble. It's almost impossible for me to stay out of trouble because I'm just in too many places on this board. Which is why I'm like slowly creeping towards green. But I don't want to like I don't want to trigger anyone to hit me, right? I've already been attacked by 2 different people, so. Blue has no compunction against this. Blue is going to trigger the green suicide, which is totally fucking fine by me. Although I would still need to figure out the problem, the magenta purple problem. Magenta at 177, so he's magenta pretty much has tempo on the board. He's got a great situation. He's got like a +4 pocket on 2 points that's guarded by interior stacks, and then he's got a relationship with purple that's letting them take cards, and they're not getting scared, and they're not antagonizing. I just slowly chip into green. Make green's cards on me really expensive. Okay, but yeah, we see there is a little bit of lack of trust here. My 25 doesn't scare him because it's smaller than him, and it doesn't really go anywhere. He does not yet sue. Cool. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build up a very large stack in the middle of the board that goes in all directions. But I'm also trying to not lose ground up in Scandi. And purple's just a fucking egregious stalemating fuck. He's just going to sit there and he's going to put interior fucking stacks and he's going to fort them out when and if he eventually gets broken. But at least he's not hitting me. Okay. He is trying to like very delicately advance the game state by attacking blue. Thankfully, it's not me. You know, I don't feel great about my ally getting attacked like this, but I can't really stop it. Blue says attack purple. Yeah, okay. How? Blue start breaking me? If purple really wanted to do some damage, he could fort troops. Oh, blue's gonna go around and hit him. Oh, great. I'm so glad. I'm so glad to see this. Now purple will have to do something, and he has been instigating, so. Let purple use his troops. Magenta stands alone in the lead, 203 troops. There's really no incentive for Magenta to force any action. Stacks on me, though. Ooh, that hurts my feelings. Okay. I think we just continue our plan. One big stack in the middle of the board. See what purple does. Like, I have the resources to take magenta from a leading position to lowest, along with me. And green tries to reset and stabilize. Okay. Purple doesn't show further aggression to blue. Move the stack over to block green. I have a 79 pointed at magenta. I don't know that it's going to be enough. At least all my stacks point at him. So you guys might think when magenta put the 30 stack here, it's a bit of a tell, right? He does eventually want to do what green does and go into noob corner. So you might think you want to stack this to match. I do not like that way of thinking because that creates pressure on him, which creates the response of more pressure. Okay? What I am doing instead is I'm saying, if you attack me, all of my shit still goes into you. So if you betray, I have to be willing to risk losing the game along with him. And my 79 being where it is in my humble opinion, the most interesting territory in this board is extremely intentional. This stack goes every single way. It goes into purple. It goes into magenta. It goes into magenta. It goes into blue and green. I love Vienna. It is so interesting. And magenta's just burying him. Magenta's guarding. He's not guarding. He's not trying to be inherently aggressive. He doesn't need to be inherently aggressive. He is in the lead. So my next move is to lock green in Russia. Still hasn't accepted my alliance request. Isn't asking me to do anything different. So my assumption is then that he is an enemy. Was he activated on me? What are you activated on? If I'm green, I'd be most pissed at purple, actually, for being a useless fuck. Leaves it there. Okay. Not that far off from purple's generation. Not that far off from purple's troop count. So that's because the 10. It's going to hit in Bavaria and back off, right? What chipping at blue did. A lot more troops in blue now. We now have another bonus. Okay, so I have a 90 stack in Vienna pointed in all directions. This is my trump card, folks. This is what you want to be doing. You want to, instead of be guarding with interior locked troops, guarded. All of this material is not currently active. What I am doing is I'm allowing this stack to have to do multiple things if need be, which is reciprocate breaks. I'm done being bullied. I want to generate 20 a turn. I'm not that far off from the big dogs here. Blue fails a card. Break screen. I don't think blue's very good. This gets you sued. But that'll actually be okay, right? Because I have active troops. So when the board reshuffles, I'll be able to hopefully claim a bit. And maybe use the alliances to my advantage in the 3-player. Going into the 3-player at like horribly negative is death. Going in at almost a little bit not so bad negative, maybe the other guys balance it out for you, you know? Yeah. We're all going to trade that bonus. Has blue had enough of this? Not blue, green. Waiting for the Sioux. Not willing to do it. Yeah, purple should just step up off the 33. And break green's hard. He doesn't. He wants blue to die for some reason. Did blue ever do anything to purple that should have pissed purple off? We get a joker. Sitting at 201. We are 30 troops behind purple's troop count. What do we start with there? 22. Yeah. We are now generating the most, I think. This board needs to give me some more time. Blue's got nothing to lose. I hope I haven't pissed him off yet. Green somehow is playing a real great game. Like, you know what? Shout out to all these players. These guys are playing a great game. Everyone's stuck around. Everyone's fighting. Everyone's playing like they care. Blue keeps poking the bear. He's just going to sue you, man. He's going to fucking sue out. No, Magenta gets the same as me. Magenta's going to maintain a 75 troop lead. It's quite the bit of tempo. Stacks it on purple though. Hey, that makes me feel good. All right, and the Hua. Here we go. Give it the Hua. I'd rather it didn't. I'd rather I at least catch up to purple's size. Oh, the Hua! And that's it for blue. He loses 2 on a 14. He loses 2 on a 14, ladies and gentlemen. What? What the fuck? Purple's going to help. No. Purple's going to let him do it. Oh, no. Purple's going to help. Okay. I feel bad for blue, man. I can't be pissed at me. I can't help you. Unfortunately. We don't waste a joker on a dude's trade. Blue's pretty lined up to kill green. He should for placement. Fine, blue. I try and kill green here. This just gets you killed. Okay, he sets up to guard against purple. But it's not... I don't understand what I'm seeing. Blue, your advantage is going to dwindle, and then you're going to risk getting lowest instead of green. But I guess he doesn't care. He doesn't want to get fucking 4th. He doesn't want to get 5th. He doesn't get 4th. It probably doesn't matter to him. So in Blue's mind, he's hoping that the eyes of the board turn elsewhere. That's why I'm keeping an open 128 in fucking Vienna mid. That stack just keeps growing. He accepts. Great. Bit late for that. Bit late for that. You continue suing, Blue? Where? You're just happy that I'm guarding your northern front. Not willing to end the game yet. I'm gonna cross over. I'm gonna end up with more troops than purple if this status quo maintains. I don't know why purple has it out for blue, but I'm happy he does. This still feeds the wind to magenta. The majority of both... Well, the majority of purple's forces are locked up. So he's 140 troops locked up. I have 0. I have no troops locked up, really. 23. I need that big stack. I don't want smaller guard stacks. I don't want to defend shit because once it gets broken, if someone wants to break it, they'll break it, right? A 20 stack says the same thing as a 30 stack says the same thing as a 60 stack. However, 135 in the middle says, if you hit me, I hit you back. We've almost caught up to purple. Even if I make it to second in terms of troops. Does Magenta finally use some troops to advance the game state? Magenta could kill green and not blink. You could just outright kill green and still be in the lead. These guys are just in each other's way. Blue and green now. They'll never get out of each other's way. And green blocks. Green is like... green really is playing for fourth. Blue is at least playing to win. Sure, he's happy that purple's chipping. That blue? I don't know what I'd do if I'm blue here, but I think I probably kill green. Or I ask red, who should back me. I ask Pete to back me a little harder than Pete has. I want to help. Listen, I sincerely do want to help blue. I want to help blue to the extent to which I can still win the game. Right? That's the problem I'm faced with, and that's the problem I'm trying to solve. I know a lot of folks like to apply some sort of additional moralistic layer to that problem. And I think when people do, they're thinking about it in small terms. The reality of the situation is that the right answer, the morally correct answer, is the one that wins you the game. So I would love it if somehow, by some way, I could do good by blue. But he appears to be getting teamed on. I need that really, really big threat in the middle. I also don't mind that Magenta's willing to lock off their 101. I don't mind that at all. Because that tells me he's not thinking about making a move. He's thinking about being a turtle. Actually, putting a 50 back there tells me he's thinking about attacking me. I could put a 50. I could bury it in Mercia. I think that makes sense, right? Back this off, make it a 51, but put it here. I am debating deactivating troops right now. I could also put it here. Might be better. Could do neither. I didn't even notice purple broke green. Good. Good. Purple is kind of trying to advance the game state. I'm in second place in terms of troops. That is at 21. I'm getting 23. am generating the most. Very, very long-term status quo is good for me. We've somehow established advantage, and we maintain it. These are really tricky games, but they're super fucking satisfying to play. I hope they make good TV. I hope I'm doing a good enough job explaining what I'm thinking, and why we find ourselves in this situation. I know sort of a lesser mind could easily look at this and just be like, oh, all they're doing is taking a card and passing the turn. Nothing's happening. This is so boring. And you know what? All of that is true. Very little is happening on an individual basis, but the relationships, as you watch them change, like that was a significant move for Green, right? Green just deleted a lot of his troops. Green's willing to go, and he's willing to take blue with him. That's good for me. Maybe. Well, I mean, he attacked me, so maybe he's forgotten all about that. And purple's also locked off. If purple attacks me, I mean, I hit him so fucking hard. All my shit still touches purple. If he attacks me, I hit him so fucking hard. Blue really needs to stop playing defense and kill green before it's too late. He stops leaving troops on that territory. He's like, well, green's going to bring it anyways. So. 382 to 324. Okay. So what is that? 60 troops of tempo? Oh, on the 101. That's right. On the 101. Yep. True random, baby. The second you fucking betray me, purple or magenta, rather, I smack the shit out of you. I'm happy that purple's busy. Purple's like very low skill, so he doesn't know how to advance the game state. So he's just taking pot shots at people. Basically, everything purple's doing is stalemating the game. He's locking troops up. He's like trying to hit people a little bit. So I guess you could argue that what magenta's doing stalemates the game more, or what I'm doing even, right? Because I'm still playing defensively as well. But like status quo, I really want this board position, right? I want to generate. I'm still like tempo wise equal-ish to purple. We'll just throw a stack into somebody. Throw that 55 and Alps into somebody and let us enter the 3-player. Or step forth into Russia. We're walking into Green's territory. Blue still has a lot more troops than green. Consolidating, though. I have a slight advantage on purple. Magenta maintains 60, 70 troop lead on me. Worried he's going to flip. Locks up more troops. Great. Green finally back off? No. Green does not back off. As soon as the 214 isn't pointed at Magenta in the middle, Magenta will make a move. If anyone breaks me and I have to use that stack, that might cost me my position. Right now, my position is second. Uh-huh. I don't think purple hits me. Maybe he just wants Russia. He could communicate that. He just wants another bonus. All right, blue's a set. No green and blue. Still your kill to make. Blue has 30, 20, 17. He had it. He had that kill. I think if purple tries bullying me for Russia, he loses. Purple tried bullying me for Russia, gives the game to Magenta, I think. Oh. Okay. Purple tries too many like different things without sticking to a single plan. Ooh. Ooh. All right, finally. We lose green. This is great timing. Purple can kill both. Send love to Magenta. Purple's next to act. There are 2 1-card kills on the table. GG Blue. I'm sorry it went this way for you. I'm going to let purple hold one of those 2, and I'm going to take the other one. And I think I'm going to take the +8. Depends on if he indicates in any sort of way. Leave a little suggestion 10. Purple has two distinct, separate positions. They have an open 108 through me. Ah, magenta attacks them. How does Pro respond to that? They just take Russia? I'll work with you. Get your troops in line. He locks up troops. He's not fucking trying to attack Pink. You're trying to sit here. You're trying to sit here and stalemate the game. You take enough action, we can go into a 1v1. But it has to be you, Purple. Because turn order wise. Okay, magenta is attacking purple. This is good. This is good for me. Oh, this is great. Wow, he's going to delete a lot of troops. If he hits me, then he'll just lock in fucking lowest. He does! He does lock in fucking lowest! Why would you go from hero to zero? There are two of us. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see what purple does. Because now I have deniability. I can just fuck with them up in the top. Purple can activate stacks. Purple currently has 70, 80 troops active. I have way more. So I can't afford to dedicate much, much more than that. Otherwise, I flip advantage over to this guy. There we go. Adds it all to the active position. Fuck. Yes. Good. Good. And purple is, or magenta has quit. All right, so let's see if we see a scumbag bot out here. If magenta returns, then we know who he is. If he does not return, I still have a big active stack, and I have advantage on purple. Magenta shit's locked up. This smells far too scummy. This smells like this guy wants to get a higher placement. He's going to return after the two of us hit each other and clean it up. Don't flip. Give this guy third. Don't let him disconnect for value. Give this guy third. Purple's thinking about flipping. Don't reward the scumbag. There we go. Good work, man. Good work, man. Good for you. Nice. Just keep it together. I maintain advantage. I have an open stack. Keep it together. Don't flip. If you flip, I fuck up your shit. Well played, man. I respect that. I show him a little bit of good faith. We're equal. This is an amazing amount of trust we're seeing. 100 on the front lines. Interesting. There's 100 there. Probably gets 40 a turn. He's incredibly vulnerable to me. In a way I'm not at all to him. Purple for sure gets second here, I think. Unless I fuck something up. Yeah, I'm going to say well played. Yeah, good game. Absolutely good game. Do you just take second? Because you know I have you beat, or do you try to play to win? I'm curious. This is the most interesting moment. Does he just take second? If he hits 159 troops, it is essentially him saying he's okay with second. throw like half of it. No, I'll stay good. How are my dice? Equal. My dice were equal. Okay, so he has 100 troops on me. See if you can overcome that. Give him a fighting chance. I mean, a lot from holding the board by keeping him locked up. But I did get to ensure purple second place. Good game, man. Catch right back up. Two, 4, 4, 2, 13. He's got a 40 troop lead, but I don't know how many troops he can get off me. Right, I'm gonna catch up in terms of generation over a couple of turns. My opponent is good, better than I thought you were. Don't roll down your 2s and 3s in the early game, Marshal Vader. You're not going to get equivalent value back, especially not in true random. Right, it's better to let your opponents roll them. And I just have too much board. Right, this board is far too valuable. But very well played, sir. Very well played indeed. Oh. $190 to $217. Does he take attacker's advantage on the stack? No, he's going to let me keep chasing him. Okay, let's do a Q&A question while we chase this guy around the board. Our next question, my question for you all is, are you liking the negotiation game experiment? Because I really am. So I'm going to keep it going. I hope you guys like it, because I'm loving this. This is super fun for me. A little bit of a, don't give me the lost connection. No. Please don't. Please don't kill this video. This video has been so amazing. Please don't. Come on, game. Come on, game. Don't you do this to me. Come on, game. What the fuck, internet? Come on, game. That's really disappointing. Okay, here we go. He did hit the stack. He did hit the stack. Okay. I like that I gave this guy a fighting chance. I feel good about this win. This should satisfy everyone's sort of moral sense. Mm-hmm. Good on you for not quitting, too. Okay. The Q&A question is this. Hey, Pete, I've been watching you for around 2 to 3 years, and I just started to get back into Risk. Fuck yeah, man. It's been ages since I played, about 2.5 years. I used to be top 250 GM when the 1v1s and FFA both counted in the same rank. I'm stuck now in Expert Master in FFA. How do you feel about the ranking system and what should be changed? Oh, great. Great questions. All right. So at time of recording, this is November 2025. What User here, the user, I guess, the gentleman who spoke of, is back in the day when I came around, 1v1s were mistakenly thought of as the highest form of Risk because that was how you would get to number 1 on the world leaderboard. Right? Now we understand 1v1s are a piece of Risk because a free-for-all game literally contains a bunch of 1v1s. And I'm glad that they have found their place, their true popularity, as not that great, but I'm happy that the people who like them like them. I'm happy for you. If you're a 1v1 GM, I'm not trying to take anything away from you. I'm just, I just want everyone to be on the same page as far as, obviously, 1v1s are not a higher skill set than free-for-all because every skill expressed in 1v1 can be expressed in free-for-all and then more. Namely, this. Diplomacy. So what should change? Well, the separating the leaderboards was a great first step. What I would do if I was designing the risk ranking system is I would do a couple of things. I would make Grandmaster mean something. So I'd make it a very, very small fraction of the player population. 40k skill points plus or whatever, right? I would make it very hard to get, way harder than it is right now. I would make it very hard to lose once you've gotten it. So I think the skill point progression in this game should go up slower, should go down slower. I think because the game is so hard, the current way the skill points are expressed, kind of advantage time in the game more than anything else. You really don't want to reward players. Well played, good game. You really don't want to reward players for anything other than skill. With the new dice update, we're seeing caps defend more normally, which means that I expect to see that the ranking system will now transition to being more of a world dom ranking system, less of a caps. Caps are still going to be favored, but not as heavily favored. We're currently in a caps ever since the leaderboard split. We are in a very heavy caps dominated leaderboard, which I would love to see more other modes be viable. And those are the basic changes I would make. I would say make GM mean something, right? Split the difference between time in the game being the only thing. Like if you play a lot, you get to the top leaderboard. Make the leaderboard not reset very often, once or twice a year max. Every 60 days is absurd, right? You lose all your progress, you piss all your players off, and no surprise, we're seeing a slow decline in the active player base because of it. That is a mistake. Don't reset the leaderboard too frequently. Give players stats so they can actually see how many skill points did I gain in this game, how many did I lose in this game. Give us the info so we can make informed decisions. Man, what a low-ranked lobby. We played some good players here. I mean, I guess Orange sucked. Wasn't terribly impressed by Green. Blue was okay. Man, 3 novices, beginner, intermediate. I'm very surprised. I expected some of these guys to be a bit better. Yeah, hope you all enjoyed this video. I definitely did. That was really, really fun. And yeah, give me some feedback. I think these settings are incredibly diplomatic. I think they allow me to leverage my diplomacy, and they allow me to show it on the show. So please give me feedback as far as how I can make this show better for you, how I can make the show, how I can demonstrate what I'm thinking, what everyone's thinking diplomatically. And thank you, really. Well and truly, thank you for being here. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Hope you found some of it fun and entertaining, maybe even a little bit educational and informative. If you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to the channels and come along the ride with me. I have a twice daily show, one on Free Pete, one on the Kill Pete strategy. And if that's not enough Pete for you, you can support the channel on Patreon or the YouTube memberships, and I got even more bonus stuff for you there, folks. Thank you, and for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.